What is up, my friends and family? I'm Charmx. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Top 10 Things That Keep Me Awake at Night by The Odd Ones Out. Now, I didn't know The Odd Ones Out did Top 10 videos, but I guess you learn something new every day. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. The original link's in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to The Odd Ones Out. And without any further ado, let's begin.
Hey, if you're watching this and it's late at night and you have school tomorrow, I'm sorry. Top 10 things that keep me awake at night. Number 10, eating all those sugary snacks before my bedtime. My blood sugar goes through the roof.
That right there was the cutest drawing of bedtime I've ever seen.
Sorry, I just can't help myself. I love a good cookie dipped in hot chocolate. Number 9, death and existentialism. Just the thought that one day, me and everyone I love will die, and in just 500 years, no one is going to remember me. So what's the point of doing anything? In the grand scheme of the universe, do I even matter? Unless the internet's still around by then.
I guess technically you are matter.
Thumbs up if you're watching this in the year 2516. And also, don't forget me. Number 8, my dogs. My dogs just love to sleep on my bed every night. And you see,
I love how it went from so, like, serious to just, like, goofy again.
16. And also, don't forget me. Number 8, my dogs. My dogs just love to sleep on my bed every night. And you see, I sleep on a twin-size bed, which is a stupid name for a bed that can fit one person. And I'm actually a twin, so I'm allowed to sleep on those. And I'm not on the below average side of the height spectrum, so I cover about 110% of the bed. And if me and my dogs are both cognitive enough to plan something out, maybe we could set up a system. I mean, they're pretty small dogs. I did the math. They should be able to fit. But my dogs have found that the most comfortable part of the bed is right dead center in the middle. So I just gotta finagle my way into a comfortable position, and if the dog leans up against you or sits on your leg, then you're obligated by dog law not to move because you might disturb the dog, and you love them too much to do that.
Until you actually fall asleep, then you roll over on them. I had a cat years and years and years ago, and it would sleep on my stomach, and when I sleep, you know, sometimes I roll a bit. And I think one time I ended up, like, rolling over on it. That was, not a good night. So yeah, I don't know if the cat trusted me that much after that.
My bed is right next to a window, so I sometimes open the blinds so they can look outside, and so they're both right next to my face. But then in the morning, if there's another person, or God forbid another dog outside, then jeez, that was a long one. I just like talking about dogs. Number 7, there are as many creatures on your body as there are people on Earth. And you don't want to even know how many are living on your bed right now. Now, is this true? I don't know. I'm
pretty sure it is true.
Saw it on one of those fun fact websites. Not too fun of a fact, I think. But not knowing whether or not it's true is even scarier. That means there are probably microorganisms dying on you every second. At least 12 of them have died on you since you started watching this video. But chances are that some of them are probably doing it on your kneecaps, on your eyelashes.
I did not need to see a picture representing what they were doing, okay? I did not need to see that.
Microorganism, more like microorgasm. Now there's 2 ways you can look at this. One being that there's so many tiny creatures living on me, and no matter how hard I scrub, I'll never be clean. Or you're never alone. Every night when you hop into that empty bed of yours, you're sleeping with billions of microorganisms. You slut. Number 6, they never caught the Zodiac Killer. I know he was around in the 70s, but if he was in his 20s in the 70s, that means he's only in his late 60s, early 70s right now.
I thought we already knew who the Zodiac Killer was.
He can still be out there. Who knows what he could be doing? Maybe even failing at running for president. Ugh.
No! Really? Really? I just made that joke. You've got to be kidding me.
According to some conspiracy theories, they never caught John Wilkes Booth. Maybe Booth wants to get revenge. Maybe he's had enough and now he wants to run for president. Number 5, fractals.
Who is that?
What are those, you ask? Imagine you're a farmer and you have infinity fence posts to build a closed pen for your animals, and you have to use all the fence posts. And you think, well, first off, that's physically impossible. If I have infinity fence posts, then I can't use all of them because I'll always have more. Hey, while you're complaining and theorizing over there, I just built your stupid pen and it looks like this. This is a fractal, children. It's a closed shape with an infinite perimeter. What? What? Infinite perimeter? But I can see it, I can measure it. Oh no, shut up. You're not looking close enough. Let's zoom in. Basically, you can zoom up on this pattern forever. That's just what a fractal is. So since no matter how much you zoom up on this shape, it will always repeat itself. The perimeter of this shape, or the fence you use to make it, is infinite. It's a closed shape with an infinite perimeter. Is the area of this shape infinite too?
That's actually awesome. I never knew that.
I don't know, ask Vsauce. Doesn't that blow your mind? Number 4, barcode scanners scan the white spaces in the barcode, not the black spaces.
Yeah, I learned, that around, I want to say a couple years ago, which, that doesn't keep me up at night, but I always thought, they were scanning the black parts.
Number 3, looking on my phone for hours before I go to bed. How many times do you tell your friends over Skype, all right, I'm going to bed now, and then you go to your bed and you pull out your phone and mess around with it for an hour? And I've heard some studies saying, oh, looking at computer screens all day makes it harder for you to sleep.
Now that is debatable, because I'm on the computer for a big chunk of the day, and I sleep just fine. I don't sleep enough, but when I'm sleeping, I sleep just fine.
Which is probably true. Why do I go on my phone every night? And the sad thing is I usually stop looking at my phone because my battery is going to die. I have a problem. No.
You have a problem? When I'm in my bed, I normally use my phone and I have it charging. That way the battery never dies.
Number 2, the universe is huge. Whoa, do you realize how big space is? Man, we are just a speck in the grand scheme of things. This is kind of getting back to my point that nothing really matters. Did you know that scientists have found a black hole that's 12 billion times larger than the sun? That black hole is about 1,800 light years long. You probably could have lived your whole lives without knowing that. I'm sorry. Before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions.
Alright, honorable mentions. You have a better chance of dying if you're left-handed. I'm left-handed. I think the reason why you have a better chance of dying is because most things, like most tools and whatnot, are made for right-handed people. So that kind of makes sense, I guess. The blobfish is endangered. Yellowstone is set to erupt any minute. I actually heard of that one, but I heard that's in with like the next 1,000 years, so you're probably good. What is phase? What do they even do? Can I join? That bug I saw right before I turned off the lights. Now that gets me. If I see like a bug in my room when I'm going to bed, particularly if it's a spider, I will not go to bed until I kill it. Because I don't want them crawling in my mouth when I'm sleeping, as I believe you actually swallow, a certain amount of bugs in your sleep every year. Leafy's real name is Calvin. America's debt. Now that is a nightmare. I have so many Tumblr messages that I haven't read. I have to finish editing this video.
And the number 1 thing that keeps me awake at night is YouTube is not a stable job.
That is that is way too accurate. That is way too accurate. Every 6 months or so, YouTube tries to destroy the creators, it seems. I mean, we had the adpocalypse, and then we had, them not showing videos that you upload to your subscribers. That's still happening, and the adpocalypse is happening together. I mean, the other day, I had to upload a video 3 times just to get it to show in the subscription feed. I uploaded it, no one saw it. I took it down. I re-uploaded it, no one saw it. I took it down. I re-uploaded it again, and finally, after 20 minutes, it showed up in the subscriber feed.
Because of how long it takes me to make a video, I can't really give my opinion on YouTube drama. Heck, I'm still working on my Fine Bros rant, so a lot of you probably...
I remember when that was a thing. Was that in 2015? Or was that in the early 2016? I don't know, but that was a long time ago.
Know YouTube took away some creators' monetization on videos for not being advertiser friendly, and they were... Some.
I would say 90% of the videos I upload get non-advertiser friendly. And I don't know why. I don't curse. I don't curse in them. I don't say bad words. They still say, oh, it's non-advertiser friendly. I don't know why. I mean, the good thing is I live in my parents' house, so I still have to pay rent, which sucks because I live at home. Why are you charging me rent, Mom? But nonetheless, my rent's not actually moving out on my own, and I don't have to buy my own food because my parents buy it for me. So although, if I'm barely getting by on YouTube, I don't have to worry as much because my rent's not crazy expensive.
I weren't even telling them about it. Now I'm a pretty innocent PG-rated channel, so I didn't get affected by this new change at all. See you later, scrubs!
I thought I was gonna say psych. Because I'm relatively, you know, PG, but that doesn't stop YouTube.
But dang it, if this shows us anything, is that YouTube does not care too much at what's making their website profitable. What's stopping YouTube from saying, hey, we're gonna take 90% of your ad revenue and all your titles have to say YouTube is great in them. And yeah, if YouTube makes bad business decisions, then they'll be out of business. But so will I. So that keeps me awake at night.
That was way too real for an ending. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. This is pretty funny, and I hope you did like it. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, possibly share with a friend if you're new, and subscribe and join the family today. And also, make sure you go subscribe to the Odd Ones Out. And without any further ado, let's begin. I'm losing my mind. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Boop!